The next stop in our Destination Pennsylvania series takes us to Shanksville and the Flight 93 Memorial. As our Jordan Tracy shows us, the site is both an important lesson in our nation's history and outdoor recreation.
19 years ago, the eyes of our nation were glued right here to this rural area of Somerset County, the site where 40 brave American heroes stood up in the face of terror to prevent further carnage heading to our nation's capital. Most high school graduates this year weren't even alive during this life-altering day in our history, and this memorial stands as an important lesson that you can share with your family this summer.
We can look back as a nation 19 years later, and there's a huge debt owed to the individuals on board that plane.
Visitors of the Flight 93 Memorial are first greeted by the Tower of Voices. Dedicated in 2018, the tower currently has 8 prototype chimes of the 40 that will be installed for each passenger and crew member.
That will ultimately represent the voices of the passengers and crew who were on board this flight. So it's a symbolic tribute to their voices, their everlasting voices.
Next is the visitor center that outlines the full timeline of the flight and has interactives like hearing the phone calls made by those on board the flight. While the hours are the same, the pandemic had changed some things at the center. The building operates as a one-way entrance and exit, and there may be temporary closures from time to time.
Some of the interactives that are part of our exhibits, where you learn about the story of Flight 93, some of those features may or may not be available depending on how much of a crowd we have here when you visit.
The site also offers outdoor recreation by way of 2 trails totaling more than 2 miles that connects all of the different exhibits.
It takes visitors across an 800-foot long wetlands bridge, which is on the same curvature as the trail the whole way as it descends from the visitor center down to the Memorial Plaza where we're currently at.
The Memorial Plaza features the wall of names leading to a wooden gate made of 40 angles representing each passenger and crew member. The gate leads to the boulder marking the impact site of Flight 93. It's only opened each year after the ceremony in September to lead family members of those on board down to the site. Officials here at the memorial say no matter what happens and if this pandemic continues to progress, that there will still be a ceremony taking place here in September. Reporting in Somerset County, I'm Jordan Tracy, WTAJ News.